Like they asked me like, did I want to speak to a therapist when I got to the ICU at launch? So one of their intake questions was like, hey, do you want to speak to a chaplain or a therapist? I was like, absolutely. And they were like, oh, really? I was like, yeah, I can't really process what the hell just happened to me. And now I'm in Germany in a really nice ICU. I have no clothes. I'm naked. Like I somehow made it all the way from where I was to Baghdad to Germany. I have no clothes. I literally cut a hole in a wool blanket to make it a poncho. I'm wearing scrub pants because one of the nurses at Baghdad gave me a pair of his scrub pants, and I'm wearing Adidas sandals from the Baghdad Lost and Found, which I'm pretty sure belong to a local who might be dead, right? Like that is how I made my cross-country tour, right? And I'm not sitting, I haven't showered. I still reek. I've still got like diesel fuel marks on me and stuff, and like I'm in the bed at launch stool, and the wounded warrior ladies are coming, and they're like, what do you need? And I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, do you have anything? I'm like, no, I have three things: a wool blanket with a hole in it, scrub pants, and Adidas that belong to some Iraqi. That's all I have. That is my entirety of possessions right now. And she was like, we got you. And she shows up with this duffel bag of just clothes, Wounded Warrior like swag, like pants, underwear, toothbrush, toothpaste, and all this stuff. And she's like, what else do you need? And I was like, and I asked it kind of jokingly, but I was like, could you get me chewing tobacco and McDonald's? And she was like, done. What do you want? And I was like, are you for real? She's like, absolutely. I was like, I don't know, as many logs of Copenhagen and Skol as you can, varied flavors, and as much McDonald's as you can. And she was like, done. She brings me like massive bags of, and so then I start going to all the other guys and handing them McDonald's, and courtesy of the Wounded Warrior people, and like chewing tobacco, which I'm sure that the ICU team was not happy that I was handing out chewing tobacco and McDonald's, but I think they appreciated it. But again, it was just like we kept fighting and trying to make it, to bring us together, to kind of bring us together, because only really we knew what it was like. And my med squadron commander was like, hey, we're trying to get you home as fast as possible. And I was like, I don't really want that. And he's like, well, we got to. I was like, okay, all right. So then all of a sudden we come home, we go to Walter Reed. We're only at Walter Reed for a day. And then Walter Reed is where we really broke up. The Walking Wounded didn't even go to Walter Reed. They stayed at some clinic building by Andrews Air Force Base. And then the rest of us went to Walter Reed. And now my little family, my family of 21 brothers that went to 8 brothers with visiting family coming from across the street, went to 5.